Ok, notre vidéo, c'était pas très prévu. Parce que bon, j'essaie de en faire une, only one by week. So. But we could not escape this news. We could not ignore this news. The United Nations, the resolution about slavery. I mean, it's very important because when you analyze the resolution, finally you understand the fault of Guadeloupe won. I mean, we studied this question, I think maybe 30 years ago, because we have a song when we start promoting the idea about slavery is a crime against humanity. So we have a song, it was on 1998, exactly. I think it's mid-90, end of the 90, and we had a law in French Parliament in 2001 who qualified slavery as a crime against humanity. And you have the law in the resolution in European Parliament in 2020. So basically 20 years after, Guadeloupe won. Because I say Guadeloupe, it's more a work between all the French oversight territory linked with slavery, but like we know, it's Guadeloupe who or the family. I remember in 2001, so that was Guyanese deputy who was, I don't remember what she was. Yes, she was Minister of Justice in France, something like that. So she held the project to the parliament. She pushed. We had a law, yes, in 2001. Basically 20 years after, we had in a European Parliament. And now we have another level, another step in United Nations. But why I say it's the fault of Guadeloupe who won, it's because basically what we concluded 20 years ago, it's the reparation, it's about memory, it's about we all the memory of slavery, to don't delete it, to don't forget what happened, to all the conscience about slavery, and to condemn slavery today. That is the more important. And the thing is, the country, I think it's Ghana, or many African countries and Caribbean countries, CARICOM, they held that to United Nations with the plan to have a financial reparation. It's not possible because, like, when we know, when we study this question of slavery, slavery was a crime at this time. it wasn't a crime like we know, we recognize today. At this time, it was legal. That is a bad thing. We open conscience with time, and we will continue to open conscience. And that it's the thing we need to do now on the future. It's a work all generation have. It's open the conscience to condemn crime. So what is very important, it's 20 years ago, so we had to recognize the crime on all the memory of what happened to open the conscience. And we built a big monument in Guadeloupe. They call that the Memorial Act. It's a museum of slavery. And everybody come in, black, white, Asian, everybody need to. It's open for everybody because finally slavery is everybody. But we concentrated, we focused on the transatlantic, so the part Caribbean, America, collection we have Africa, but the Western, because we know slavery is on the Eastern, but they don't talk about it. And it's very important to know that because finally the slavery still existing on the Eastern part, on ASEAN, Central Asia. So we have slavery, but it connected with a part of the slavery we try to delete, and we could not delete that because today they use that, and it's protected, and it's why we need to work to stop that. It's like on Central Asia, you have slavery, they abuse people, it's sexual slavery, so pedophilia, so they rape young boy, they exploit them, and look like some woman to be exploited. They call that bashabazi. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I can pronounce like for me. I could think we could pronounce that. That's still existing. Many countries still practice slavery. The slavery, we know that it is still on slavery African. So we are from my ancestor, a part of my ancestor, because Creole we are mixed. The slavery, a big part they deleted, it was the sexual exploitation of people. And today this slavery existing. And it's why the decision, the resolution today is very important, because today we could condemn all this group of people because they insulting our memory of slavery by practice crime of slavery who existed on the past but still existing today. And that is a very important thing, and it's why I say we need to celebrate that, because today we could condemn group practice slavery, how ancestors lived, and that it is on Eastern Hemisphere. So this decision connected with the history of slave descendant, connected with the slavery today, could move a lot of things, and it's very important. So we need to celebrate. And it's why I'm so proud to be Guadeloupean born, because we did a lot. And it's now, today it's international. All the work we did, it's just recognized. an international level.